Pop Squat, coming at ya. As you can see on the screen, we're going to listen to somebody named KTS Vaughn. Seems like he is an interesting fella, or was, because he has died. Cutthroat Vaughn, or Big Cutthroat the Smoker, was a gangster disciple and drill rapper from the set KTSMB. I have no idea. My thinking is maybe he was from Chicago. Vaughn was younger brother to Cutthroat Dre and Cutthroat Vinny. He was the cousin of Zico, a gangster disciple from the Mickey Cobra set, 051YM. I don't know if that's supposed to be a word or not. Osim? I don't know. Among his best-known songs include Street Life, Kill to Survive, and Kobe. In fact, we are going to listen to Kill to Survive. The person who sent information in, or sent money in for me to react to KTS Vaughn, a fella named John, spelled Jon, so we know he is a man of skill, talent, and intelligence and culture, just like me, because that's how I spell my name. He says, I'd love if you could react to a music video from KTS Vaughn from Chicago. Okay, so he was from Chicago. What's insane about his story is that he got killed from gang violence, as did his father in 2016, and then his brother KTS Dre in 2021. His brother was shot 64 times. Wow. His story really shows how generalization and wild this entire thing is. I'm not sure what he's trying to say there. And the music video really shows how grimy and crazy this is. I can't really think of another word other than grimy for it. Also, based on internet detectives and going through police reports, etc., it's suspected KTS Vaughn had personally killed 6 people. Wow. And then he sent me a link to the thing. If you see that hoodie, keep in mind all the names, all of those names are real people who got killed. A lot of those names were close friends with huge rappers today, like G Herbo and Herbo, I don't know, G Herbo, and even Chief Keef. Wow. Yeah, I'm super curious about this. I'm sure this is going to be a really fun video. Let's see what this is like. KTS Vaughn, Kill to Survive, 2 minutes 50 seconds. I do have lyrics over here. This came out in 2015, and it is the 18th track on Never Forget the Smoka. And let's check it out. That's kind of cool. Very sort of ominous sounding, which is interesting because it's not using a ton of like super minor notes to get that feeling across. It just sort of feels really sort of like intimidating music. Yeah, so this must be the hoodie. Fuck You Dead Homie, Jono, Fazo, Kobe, Firo, Pee-wee, Gotti, Rock, Vito, Get Whacked. Also, interesting to see another video filmed in the winter. I think that's only the second one that I've seen so far. The other one was a Detroit rapper. It was the one where he did samples of all the various different things. I don't think that was Schoolboy Q. It was somebody else. I'm almost certain it wasn't Schoolboy Q. Why can't I remember? It doesn't matter. Let's keep going.
I was raised in the field with the ring, so what? It was kills and survive in the field Submerged in the streets. I was made on the block. I was raised over east. Cut those Saudi, I'm a beast. Cut those Saudi, I'm a vet. I remember going crazy with the tech.
I actually really like the style of the music. It's kind of a new take on gangsta rap in a way. It sounds very unlike the stuff that I've heard previously, and it's cool. I mean, it's actually super, super cool. I'm not sure. Is this guy still around? Did he get killed, or is... Did I just read that and I spaced it out because his dad and his brother also were killed? But yeah, it's interesting, and I listen to this and I think of... I have to go back to my page. I think of... what was Wino? Shady Boy. Love Shady Boy. This reminds me of Shady Boy so much, and just talking about how, well, KTS Vaughn is talking about how this is just what he's like because he was raised in the field, which I assume he means on the streets, right? He was raised with the demons and a member of a gang, and I'm sure all of his buddies were, and probably all of his brothers and all that sort of stuff, and it's not the way that people are supposed to be brought up, and yet how people are supposed to live. Absolutely, we're supposed to have sort of groups of people that we can rely on, and gangs is what happens when they can't rely on anybody but each other. I don't know why that's so hard to understand for so many people. Like, we wouldn't have so many of these problems if people actually had enough to live on and didn't need to do absolutely horrible things or be taught and told they need to do absolutely horrible things just in order to get by. Because again, remember, information is reality. What you are told is what you believe, and tell somebody that, hey, you're never going to make it. You're never, ever going to make it. This is the only way that you're going to be able to have a nice car like that. You're going to be able to get girls like that. You're going to be, or guys like that. This is the way you do that. You believe it. And it has nothing to do with being smart or stupid. It has to do with the information that's available to you and what you see going on around you in the world. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all when people fall into gangs or do stupid things like Kyle Rittenhouse did. You know, like he bought into all the absolutely ridiculous right-wing fascist propaganda about liberals ruining America and decided to drive with his mom a bunch of miles to shoot people. Yeah, good work, moron. I'm not calling him KTS Vaughn a moron. What I'm saying is, it is possible to do that to anybody. It is not just people who see what the world is like around them and go, yeah, you're right, this is my only choice. This is what I have to do to get ahead. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But, hey, all that said, I'm liking the song.
And a string, so I put it on my neck. What's a little pussy nigga flex? Real nigga, little nuts. I don't live a late night like a bat. That's when a nigga ain't be the best. So the much got tatted on my chest. Cutthroat gon' take a nigga soul. Damn, cutthroat heart so froze. Cutthroat don't love no hope. Cause a bitch ain't shit on mo. Play crazy, only thing I know.
I like his rhymes right here. This whole section is pretty cool.
Cutthroat gon' take a nigga soul. Damn, cutthroat heart so froze. Cutthroat don't love no hope. Cause a bitch ain't shit on mo. Play crazy, only thing I know. Play crazy like gun gon' blow. Play crazy like your ass can't back. Put your ass in the sky. Fly through Tuckertown with the lake. Man down, justified to escape. Fly through Tuckertown with the lake. Man down, justified to escape. They explode, then I'm shooting at his face. CBDK. Dead man's ever since they killed Frico. Lost my mind ever since they took Zico. All bitches get it too, they don't need no. 30 cancel that bitch like Nino. All bitches get it too, they don't need no. 30 cancel that bitch like Nino. Bitch from the purge. Where the Glocks load up. Low like a little bitch look up. I was raised in the field with them things, so what? kills to survive and the field turn up. Bitch from the purge, where the Glocks load up. No lack, a little bitch look up. I was raised in the field, the baby, so what? It's kills to survive and the field turn up.
Yeah, super cool track. Yeah, whoever did that beat, really, really fantastic track. Really, really fantastic. It sounds so cool. I like his performance on it. I like the lyrics a lot. I think he's got some valid points here. And it's funny because somebody a while ago in the comments commented about how people who break the law deserve whatever is coming to them. I'm not remember exactly what the guy said, but he basically said, well, why didn't they just get a job at McDonald's instead of joining a gang? And in some cases, there are no jobs like that. It's your assumption from your background is that jobs like that are a dime a dozen and you can find them anywhere. But if you are trapped, caught, stuck, unable to get out of a part of a city that has no economic opportunities for you that are reasonable, then yeah, you're gonna do whatever you can to get by. It was about somebody. Maybe it was RX Poppy selling. I'm just selling crack to feed my daughter. That was who it was. And I said, yeah, that's what people are going to do. And absolutely, this is what people have always done. They will do whatever they need to do to get security for themselves. Stability, security, a home, things that they need to live. Yeah, you will always do that. People get desperate enough, people get shat on enough, and that's exactly what's going to happen. And it should surprise no one that happens. We've been dealing with this literally since the beginning of humankind, and we still wonder why this happens. It's really not that fucking difficult to figure out, people. If nobody has anything, they will get what they need to survive any way they can. Period. That's it. I don't know why that's so hard to understand. Pop Squat. Checking out. Please like, subscribe, and share. John, thank you for sending this in. This was very interesting. It sucks that this guy has had to go through losing family members, having to kill people himself. It sucks. Shouldn't have to do that. In Chicago. It's ridiculous.